So, what is an art practice? This is a question that I asked my husband the other day. And he said he thought maybe it was where like you drew a lot of hands or feet or like over and over again. So you got better at them. And that is a part of it. And I think because the word practice is in it and the word art is in it, this is sort of a logical leap that a lot of people make. But an art practice is more than the act of making art. So, your art practice is an iceberg. Let's think about it that way. What you see at the very top of the iceberg, okay, is just the art that gets made, right? But what goes into it is hours of research, which could be taking classes, reading books, observing, all sorts of study of all sorts of kinds. There is exploration that goes into it. How do you find out who you are in the context of making this kind of art? How do you find how you like to use these supplies, your favorite marks, all that kind of stuff? There are ideas underpinning everything, and that takes time. So, going for an hour-long walk could be part of your regular art practice because that could be part of how you generate ideas. Taking a yoga class, maybe it's when you're on the mat and your body's relaxed, and you're in that half meditative state that you suddenly are able to think more clearly about your art. That can be part of your art practice. Part of your art practice involves spending time on analysis, like looking at my work and thinking what here works, what doesn't work, what do I need to change, what could be better, what could be stronger, all those kinds of things. This, I think, is a very often overlooked part of a regular art practice. In many ways, I think it's useful to think of an art practice as a system, right? It's something that can carry you along so that you are still making art, you are still growing, you are still proceeding down the system, even when you don't feel like it, even when there's no muse, so to speak. An art practice carries you through. It really does help ensure that you improve because you're putting in analysis. You're making sure that you have a community to connect to. You're continually interested in education and getting yourself better, in finding out new things, in discovering your personal voice, in finding ways to verbalize your personal voice. All of these things go into making an art practice for yourself. So my website, myartpractice.com, is an online community and education platform. And the focus of it is absolutely on helping you to develop a personalized art practice because there is no one size fits all solution for this. It really is based on who you are and what you want. So if you want to check that out, registration is open right now, and I hope you'll do that. That's myartpractice.com.